Have you ever wondered how the top coaches, the top programs consistently get their wrestlers better year after year? What's the best way to run a practice to get the most out of every wrestler in your program? What are the best techniques, drills, and practice scenarios that you can use in practice to get your best results? Do you love to see wrestlers that hustle in every situation, wrestle to dominate, tap their fullest potential, and get the most out of this great sport? If so, then let me tell you, my friend, attack style wrestling is for you. For nearly 2 decades, I've been fine-tuning the system I learned under Dan Gable and tailoring it specifically for developing youth and high school wrestlers from day 1 to D1. Hi, I'm Coach Daryl Weber. I won an NCAA title under Dan Gable and then coached high school and youth wrestling for 15 years, winning 14 consecutive state team titles during that time. The first 5 with me as an assistant coach, and the last 9 with me as head coach. Now let's face it, in the big scheme of things, you have a very limited amount of training time with your athletes, and if that training time is not used efficiently, you don't get it back. So I've tailored this aggressive attack style that I learned under Dan Gable for youth and high school wrestling and have spent the past several years putting it all together in an easy to follow tiered training system. I call it the Attack Style Wrestling Standards of Learning. This one-of-a-kind system is designed so any coach or wrestler can use it. From a volunteer coach to the head coach of a defending state championship program, you can use this horizontal and vertical rank system. I've broken this system down into 3 levels. Presented much like a martial arts belt system, you'll know exactly what to teach first in all positions, laying the proper foundation with the skills that the wrestlers can use no matter how far they go in the sport. And you'll also know exactly how to progress with each series when you have to introduce more advanced techniques and more advanced series as your wrestlers climb the ranks. You can find all the details to the Standards of Learning system below this video, and below the Standards of Learning you'll find our individual systems that focus on specific areas of development. All of these individual systems are contained in our Standards of Learning system, but if you aren't ready to purchase the Standards of Learning, these can be a more affordable way to get a focused, progressive system in just one area that you can start on today. No more wondering if you're teaching the right techniques or using the best practice room strategies. Everything in attack style wrestling has been proven in the trenches to work on defending state champions as well as the newbie you just pulled out of the halls to fill a spot on your team. At the bottom of this page, you'll also find a ton of free resources that you can take advantage of. We cover everything here at attackstylewrestling.com, from technique, practice planning, practice drills, setups, nutrition, strength training for wrestlers, tools for building confidence and motivation, and much, much more. You can find all the details for our free and paid resources below this video. Thanks for listening. I hope to see you on the other side.